श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामे नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी विचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री द्वैत शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे. So to start from, Prabhupada was concerned that our preaching yeah.
Shiva Prabhu, you want to read today?
Yeah, Shiva Prabhu, you start. Is here, huh? I think so. Must have called for the lock. Shiva Prabhu.
Prabhuji, I'm on mobile.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then
I'll read, Prabhu.
Rajesh Prabhu, you read, and then I will read also. I have the book with me.
Okay. Prabhupada was concerned that our preaching thrive. We have to become very strong preachers, he said on one morning walk in LA. Then this movement will stay. He instructed that we send a monthly newsletter to all the life members, informing them of our activities. Lest they think.
Yes, continue, Prabhu. Suresh Prabhu is just here with Mataji.
Okay. This is funny. He instructed that we send a monthly newsletter to all the life members, informing them of our activities, lest they think we are dead. After his return from Hyderabad on April 29, he introduced the Sunday feast for them at Juhu. He had us invite all the members and even phoned many personally just to make sure they would come. And we arranged a feast with nice plates and utensils.
See, we are enjoying one fee, that is Prabhupada. After this, this is very nice, Prabhupada Smaranam. This particular section is very nice, really. See how much, if you see, after talking about preaching, how much he is insisting on personal connect with the life members. To page 258, Prabhu. 258, huh? 259, sorry, 259. All of them have books here now. You have all become. This is so nice.
मंदिर बना के छोड़ेंगे अभी.
So nice. So, Anand Saki Mataji, do you have the book with you?
No, Prabhuji, not yet. But seeing others, I might also buy.
Yeah. I'm going to tell Maharaj, I am your indirect influencer, Maharaj. 10% commission you should give me. Just kidding, no. Wherever we go, devotees all are getting the book, buying the book. Rajesh Prabhu, what's happening with Rakesh? Oh, you said he's having this IASC thing.
Yeah.
See, this is very, very interesting. He introduced Sunday feast for them at Juhu for all the life members. He had us invite all the members and even phone many personally just to make sure they would come. And we arranged a feast with nice plate and utensils. See, this is one thing where Prabhupada preaching is not just speaking. Whatever Prabhupada did here, the phone calls, personal invites, personally taking care of them, everything is a preaching. That is something which we should be very particular about, careful about. We can't say that, oh no, they are not doing it, we are doing. That should not be there. If somebody is not doing on their behalf, we should be doing it. Because we all are part of the same society, same movement. Instead of saying, oh, temple president is like that, our manager is like this, what can I do? You instead let them, there are so many hundreds of other things which they will have to worry about. So personally, when we talk to someone, they will express their concerns. We should talk to them and help them become more happy or go with more confidence. Because life members at the end of the day, they are giving so much Lakshmi. Not only the first membership thing that they are giving. After that also, every Janmashtami, Gaur Purnima, etc., we are getting Lakshmi from them. So we should be very careful in handling the Lakshmi. I remember when we asked Maharaj, after Maharaj was in last days and he was giving us instructions. That means, of course, Vaishnava Prabhu and Devanandan Prabhu was telling that whatever Lakshmi we are collecting should be 100% utilized in Krishna's service. Then they asked, Maharaj, what if we don't use? You will go to hell.
This one last year here, that the offline we should ask. Offline we should ask it. Actually, there are there is a
Louder, Prabhu, little louder.
no, that is should not be heard.
No, we can. So open.
Is it that someone who the people who are patron department who are
Life pattern department.
specialized just to collect their donation, they get some percentage for the collection.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
in that case, then this will not be what you said, the 100% not utilized. So they may utilize whatever percent they take. They may utilize for the sales gratification.
No, Prabhu. See, you see it like this. It's not just it's an incentive for their service also. Especially when they are doing that service, what they do. See, you don't just like that get life membership. You have to go to them personally, talk to them, give them some prasadam, give them some books, and it's something that you are doing. And if they are already grahasthas and they are earning, then they don't need. But if they are brahmacharis who don't have any other services, well, they will have some projects to do in which they will be investing it, if that is possible. Well, it is different temples are different things. See, one thing also is that it's a 50-50 case, Prabhu. Either you can go either way, this way or that way. See, for example, if brahmacharis are leaving their families and coming, if they had not come here, they would have done some job, and they would have earned and served to their parents, right? So they have left that and come. So now the parents who will maintain, parents will need some thing after they become old. So that is where it is, as a token of this. And here, because the devotees are preaching, temple is running. So many brahmacharis are saying they are running. So many of them, when they are coming, I know that our temple also has some rule that they should give some Lakshmi, earn some Lakshmi, give it to their parents, and then only come. Because at the end of the day, they may be giving their life to the movement, but it is their parents who gave their life to them. We, in one way, we are having an agenda, but they don't have any. And if one brahmachari goes, we can get another brahmachari. If one son goes, we will not get another son. Right? So all these practical things have to be considered. And different temples have certain standards and whatever. But say, for example, that same grahastha, if he has spent some time in, say, some other business, he would have got some Lakshmi, right? Instead, he is spending his entire day going and talking to people and collecting. So suppose he is getting 25,000 rupees. What is 10% of it? 2,500 rupees, huh? Right? That's nothing really. 2,500 rupees. If he is collecting something. So temple tend to give that thing. If you don't want, you can give that Lakshmi also to Krishna. That is, some devotees do that. That is dependent on them. But when they give that thing, no, that makes them to, suppose you have to go and meet a life member or somebody prospective life member. You have to put in petrol and you have to go all the way. You need to have your own vehicle. And if that vehicle is repaired, you have to go and do the maintenance. So much thing is repair is there. Right. And Prabhu, this is really good in one way. I will tell you why. Because once they get that incentive, whatever they are getting, they will become self-sufficient. Otherwise, what will happen? They will go to the same life member, okay, and then they will say some extra amount, and they will get some in some. Just like you legalize the liquor to stop the illegal liquor, you legalize this incentive so that illegal things don't happen. I know many people who quote very, very high prices for different books also, Bhagavatam set or whatever, and they get. And they sustain on that and they get some extra. And then it gives a bad name to the temple that, you quote different rates at different people, right? So that is why these things can stop those. Prabhupada used to say that prostitution of gold. If you regulate the gold usage, then that's what Parikshit Maharaj did. Prostitution of gold, he stopped by regulating the gold, right? So there are all ifs and buts, things are there.
Also,
thinking about only about temple.
Ah,
So here we have to also think about devotees.
devotees.
Both are very important because this is.
Oh, is it okay you sit here? Because they will. Prabhu's, is it audible what Ramvilas Prabhu is speaking?
No, Prabhu, only you're sitting in front of the computer, it's coming through. So can you repeat the question?
So what Suresh Prabhu was telling, no, maybe if you can put it here, you can be a bit more closer to the mic. Here. And Prabhu, you sit here, Prabhu. Ramvilas Prabhu. No, this way, this way.
Like
Prabhu, you sit here because I know your points are very valid and devotees need to hear them. Yes, Prabhu. So the question that Suresh Prabhu asked is that Prabhu asked is that see sometimes when they collect life membership, the full-time devotees when they collect life membership and all, some percentage of that Lakshmi is given like 5%, 10%, whatever it is, 1%, 2%. Whatever the percentage, they have standard this thing that is given to the collector, whoever is a collector. So Prabhu was asking, why should we do that? So we were talking about the other pros and cons, like the other reasons why we are doing it, right? He would have spent that same time in some other business, he would have collected Lakshmi, whatever. Then what he will do, instead of that money, he will be using this money thing and he will get more Lakshmi from others, and there will be a lot more what do you call that? Duplicitous dealings will be there. You understand? If you are given like ICICI Bank, for example, they have all this insurance and ULIP and all that they have. If that person is given that percentage, he will not cheat. He will just, okay, my percentage is coming, I will get people, and both sides a win-win situation. Now, Ramvilas Prabhu is giving a beautiful point from a devotee's point of view, not just temple's benefit only. Prabhu, please, you can share that too.
So I was saying that many times we only think from the temple perspective, and suppose some devotee is doing something nice project or something, we think no, this is not temple's project, this is devotee's project. But we have to see if the devotee is having the right intention, they are also serving Krishna. That project also becomes equally important. So this way we also have to see both ways. We have to see temple and we have to see devotees. Both we have to see. Example, like devotees, they may be doing so many things for Krishna, and which may not be, like you are running a school, you are part of a school. Similarly, we have Bhaktivedanta Hospital. Bhaktivedanta Hospital is not directly temple.
Yeah.
Temple. But if suppose we are helping Bhaktivedanta Hospital in any way, that is also a service. So if some project started by devotee or devotee is doing something, we are helping devotees become self-sufficient or somehow they can practice Krishna consciousness nicely. That is also equally important. So that is so we just don't have to say that only temple. We have temple plus temple's devotees.
Yes.
Temple
includes devotees.
Temple includes devotees.
Whether it is full time, half time, 0 time, doesn't matter. It's all that's included. Temple also has to support those who are supporting. That's what it is. Temple also has to support those who are supporting.
See, that is what happens. There is slight difference because many times we see that we see that often. That as soon as it comes to temple, everybody will be supporting, everybody will be giving. But if suppose something is started by devotees, like
But I know, but I will tell you one point here. Prabhu Maharashtra Maharaj also made this point very much, and Gopal Krishna Maharaj also. You see how Gopal Krishna Maharaj way is to build the temples. Whereas it's a temple-centric thing. That is how our Vedic culture was always. So once when Maharaj was talking to a devotee in London, he came personally to meet Maharaj in his room. So Maharaj asked him, he was doing a lot of book distribution, seva, etc. And he was doing good. But the thing is, he was not connected to the temple. So Maharaj was asking him, see, there are many reasons why you may not be converted. You may be too far from, like physical logistics may be one reason. Another reason is you are not getting along with the personalities there, the style of management, whatever there. So you may want to do it independently also. But Maharaj was very particular that whatever you are, You may not be able to go to the temple, but be connected with someone in the temple. So your consciousness should always be with Krishna in the center. Rather, instead, what will happen? Maharaj said that suppose you are doing it on your own. Nobody knows what you are doing. You are doing it on your own. Still, you may run, but the problem will be that you will become an independent entity, not from a management point of view, but you will never develop humility in that sense. You will, maybe some will be there definitely, but not that, when you do it on your own, then it will be like independent project. And there, what will happen, as long as you bring Prabhupada's mood, our Acharya's mood in there, it will grow into its own thing also. We will have to give that due space for the entities to grow, who may not want to be associated with ISKCON immediately, but they are following all the principles of ISKCON. Maybe because of management headaches, they don't want to carry. There are many such groups we know. But eventually that will become a model for within ISKCON also to be imbibed. You get it? Like, what about our Chowpatty temple? It was not, initially it was not connected. So in way back. And the model that it created is now implemented all over ISKCON. It become part of the whole thing, isn't it? So it is how you keep Prabhupada and Krishna in the center, or the bhakti in the center, basically, the bhakti movement in the center. That's a very important thing. Yeah. Yeah.
It should be part of the hierarchy.
Yeah, it should be part of the hierarchy. And doesn't mean that those who are not part of the hierarchy are wrong, but you should give them the natural space to grow and let them have their thing grow and see the good things taken from there also. See, I see many times Gauranga Prabhu and all. Gauranga Prabhu, in fact, he is very much involved in communicating with those who are not officially under the management thing, but they are doing really good. Like, see, for example, Utah, the Charu Prabhu's thing. It's not in this, but it's one of the best temples in the West, in US. So they get something learned from there and they do it. So sometimes it happens that you may not be part of the management, whatever, but let them grow and naturally let them come. Not that Jabardasti se karne se, they will not like it. You don't want to do like forcefully thing. But love and this thing is where you will take it forward. At the same time, you see Siddha Swarup Prabhu, Siddha Swarup Maharaj. When Prabhupada's time only it happened. We saw that in one of our previous thing also. See, they were creating their own Haribol movement, right? When Prabhupada was there only, he said, I'm fully surrendered to you, but I cannot relate to the other people. So, but he had a big following. So what happened? Maharaj, saying something went wrong. You can try to Jagannath do that. Disconnect.
It will come in a few minutes.
Stop in their background.
Prabhuji, we can hear you.
है हॉटस्पॉट मोबाइल का तो हमारे पास भी है.
Connect.
I can tell from my data also.
Okay.
Prabhuji, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Let's
If I leave, it will end the meeting.
I think Prabhuji is not able to hear us.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji, we are able to hear you now.
Okay, I mean, some intermittent net drop, So, yeah, what I was telling is that Siddha Swarup Maharaj, he said he wants to have his own thing. was not able to get along with the other management, other devotees. So Prabhupada said, okay, you go ahead, you carry on. But what happened, Maharaj used to say this very important. Maharaj, what he was saying, Maharaj what he was saying that, see, they have a big group and they were doing only Haribol chanting. But once Siddha Swarup Prabhu Maharaj, he was, he left, all the other groups, all the other followers, they didn't know where to go.
Left means
Yeah.
left body.
Yeah, Elon is left his.
He should have guided Giya. Now you can learn this.
Back to Prabhupada. Some of them came back automatically. They had nowhere to go. They came back, of course, to Prabhupada. Because these are things where it's a dicey thing. We cannot force them, you come,
Yeah.
kind of a thing. And that's where Prabhupada used his loving dealings to bring people back. Even those who wanted to go away by Madhu Disha Prabhupada, they wanted to go leave sannyas and go. Still, he pulled them back, called them back.
So Prabhupada tried to bring this Gaudiya Mathas together.
Yeah.
He made an attempt.
Yeah, made a
But
big
they didn't respond.
couldn't. Yeah.
Even today, I mean, now that
Yeah.
Madhu Pandit's group also, we are trying to woo him join, but
Yeah, that's all there. But see, at the end of the day,
it's going to be there, Prabhupada.
no, whatever, it will come, it will not come. We will go away. So we should worry about before we go away. Right. So the point is, yeah, he introduced the Sunday feast. He had us invite all the members and even phone many personally just to make sure they would come. And we arranged a feast with night plate and utensils. See, this is something Prabhupada actually introduced.
When he introduced?
Huh?
When he introduced?
He introduced 72, 73, he introduced her. But the thing is, Sunday feast introduced, but he even phoned many personally to make sure they come. So life members, that's what Maharaj used to make an interesting joke. Maharaj used to make life member means life member. You just give the money, get lost, we don't care. That kind of a life member we don't want to do. They should be connected for life. That's what it means.
Especially this is very special, like Sunday feast.
Mm.
As far as Mumbai is concerned, if a person comes with a life member card, he will be given free food,
Free food.
free meal.
Yeah.
Other people they charge 50, 30, 40, whatever.
Yeah.
So I've done.
No, the funny thing is, the Sunday feast was meant for life members.
Huh.
Daily program is meant for devotees. Now Sunday feast itself devotees. They don't come daily. So our situation has become like that. What should we do? I will go further. It's a very beautiful thing. So yeah, who was reading? Rajesh Prabhu. Yes, Rajesh Prabhu.
The members started to arrive before the noon Aarti. Afterward, Prabhupada came down, sat on the Vyasasana, and gave a brief talk. Then he asked us to serve the prasada. We offered him the first plate, but he was not interested in eating. He was focused on the members.
Very nice, no?
and personally
This is
supervised the serving.
Vaishnava ticket. Yeah.
When we offered him the first plate, but he was not interested in eating. He was focused on the members and personally supervised the serving. The devotees placed a plate in front of each of the guests and came around with pots filled with the various preparations. If Prabhupada saw that a member needed more of anything, he would order the devotees to bring it. When the members had finished their prasada, they started to take their own plates away, but Prabhupada stopped them. No. Let the plates remain. My disciples will take them. The members, as proper Vaishnavas and cultured Hindus, insisted, no, we will take them. But Prabhupada asserted himself, no, you leave them. You just go and my disciples will take and clean them. And the members left their plates and washed their hands. The temple room was completely filled with guests. 150 must have taken prasad. A large number considering how many members we had then. How far away Juhu was for most of them and how small the temple was. At the end, everyone gathered for photos with Prabhupada on his Vyasasana, flanked by all the prominent members. Biharilal Khandelwal, Kartikeya Mahadevaya, Mr. Sethi, Mr. Asmani, Dr. Singhal, Mr. Pandya, Manmohan. They were all there. All the members enjoyed a wonderful afternoon in Prabhupada's presence. By his own example, Prabhupada had taught us the meaning of real culture, the importance of hosting guests and serving them prasada. And from then on, we served the members prasada every Sunday after the noon hour.
Now comes a very
Anyway.
interesting section.
Although our deities had been in Juhu for more than 2 years, they did not yet have specific names. One day I mentioned this to a few devotees, and they encouraged me to bring up the topic with Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, I requested, can you name our devotees? Yes. he
Deities,
replied.
deities.
Deities, sorry. Can you name our deities? Yes, he replied. What about Radha Madan Mohan? Srila Prabhupada, the deities in Hyderabad are already called Madan Mohan.
Who is here
Then
from
what about-
Hyderabad? Kamalini Mataji is from Hyderabad.
Yes,
You are
Prabhu.
also from Hyderabad. Okay.
Yes.
So, yes, Mataji. So, Prabhupada is talking about Radha Madan Mohan, which means
Yeah,
Radha Madan Mohan is elder brother of Radha Rasbihari. Already he was born.
right.
Right. In size also is bigger, that's why. Next. No problem.
Then what about Radha Govinda? Srila Prabhupada, the deities in New York are called Radha Govinda. Prabhupada paused.
Now we have many more Radha Govinda. We have Jainara Hari has joined from Radha Govind temple. Here, Nigdi. Calcutta also Radha Govind. Many Radha Govinds we have.
But Calcutta installed by Prabhupada, right?
Yeah. And this is also installed. Of course, Radhanath Maharaj installed this Radha Govinji, right? Yeah. Please continue.
What about Radha Ras Bihari? Is that all right? Yes, Srila Prabhupada.
Prabhupada paused
in bliss.
thoughtfully. Prabhupada paused thoughtfully, considering. So he was meditating for a while. But this is a new name. Nobody has given this name. And there is, I don't think anywhere in ISKCON there is another name there. Only one Radha Ras Bihari. One Vrindavan Bihari is there, Chivi. Yeah, Ras Bihari. Ras Bihari is not there.
Yes, Srila Prabhupada. And smiling in bliss, I paid my obeisances and left. Later, as I was going back over the exchange, I thought about how in Vrindavan, the three principal deities were Madan Mohan, Govinda, and Gopinatha, corresponding to Sambandha, Abhideya, and Prayojana. And in our discussion, we had gone from Madan Mohan to Govinda to Ras Bihari, the enjoyer of the Rasa dance, Prayojana, the goal.
Prayojana, the goal, ultimately. So Ras Bihari is the richest Krishna in ISKCON, right? It's the richest ISKCON. So Prabhupada has traveled so hard, is so rich. If you want to have the best samosas or kachoris and all, that's the best place. One samosa is enough for one such a big samosa. And sweet samosas you'll get there only. Okay, so now the section is changing. Who wants to take over? Anybody wants to take over? It's a beautiful section coming up because now we will see Prabhupada's loving mood towards his devotees, his disciples.
Shall I,
Yes,
Prabhu?
Kamali Mataji is always looking forward to. I know she loves it. Huh? Yes, Mataji. Please, we also got the book.
Yeah, I also got.
I think we're talking about life
Prabhuji.
membership 10%. Sorry.
Prabhuji, if we put this on Audible, we should take Kamalani Mataji's voice. It is so emotional.
Yeah. She reads with love.
Yes.
Yeah, really thinking of Prabhupada, thinking of his how he took care. Really, it is very touching, Prabhuji.
Thank you,
Voice is
Mataji.
coming from our heart.
From her heart.
Yeah.
She feels emotional. That's why
just
she's not putting her video on.
not so.
Yeah.
See, we would be where we would be without Prabhupada. We'll be somewhere roaming about, wasting time and enjoying our sense gratificatory activities. Really, we have to be so indebted to Prabhupada for many lifetimes to come.
Yeah, true, Mataji. So you please go ahead. Read. Now this section is the best section actually. Please read.
In Delhi, Tamal Krishna discovered that he had a hernia, and when he came to Juhu, he informed Srila Prabhupada. Hernia couldn't be cured by medicine. Prabhupada told him the only solution was to have an operation. My Guru Maharaj also had a hernia, he said, but he wouldn't get operated because he found out that there was a plot to kill him. So he just tolerated.
So Prabhupada is talking about Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur.
Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. Tamal Krishna went to Nanavati Hospital, which was nearby and was owned by a friend. But for the operation, he shifted to Jaslok. in central Bombay, which was considered the best hospital in the city. Both the owner and the surgeon were life members and friends, so he would get special attention and be treated free of charge.
I also go to Bangalore because it's owned by devotees. The thing is, I go there because they say, Prabhu, we will take your teeth out, you give us Bhagavatam. So every Bhagavatam, one teeth is coming out. They say prasadam, they take care of everything. Very nice.
So it's not a painful at all.
Huh?
It is not painful to go to hospital at all.
Prabhu, you won't know how it was paining. That story I am not telling. I mean, it was like this, like I told you, did I tell you?
Yeah.
It was like piercing and blood was coming out. So I did self-surgery, just broke it with my hand only, just broke the tooth and I'm all right. So anyway, but their loving care is so nice, always devotees, wherever you go, devotee lawyers, devotee doctors, devotee engineers, they find you. For that, you need to just be with Bhagavatam and Prabhupada. That's enough. Please continue, Mataji.
Prabhupada was concerned about the operation, however, and at the last minute he decided that Tamal should have it done in America, where he would get better treatment. But it was hard to make calls in India then, and Prabhupada couldn't get through by phone, so he got in one of our open jeeps, the only vehicles we owned, and we rushed to the hospital, more than an hour ride, to try to stop the procedure.
See how much Prabhupada is
By the-
concerned.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah,
By the
somehow or
time we
other, he wanted to
arrived,
get an open jeep also and hold.
stop.
Because those days, no mobile, nothing. You can't reach out to people. Go ahead, Mataji.
By the time we arrived, it was too late. The operation had already been done. As Tamal Krishna had been wheeled into the surgical theatre, he had been meditating on Sri Sri Radha Ras Bihari on their arti. And when he awoke from the anesthesia, Prabhupada was sitting by his bed. I came as fast as I could to try to stop the operation, Prabhupada told him, but I was too late.
How
So
concerned is Prabhupada?
I was really shocked.
But one funny thing happened in Bombay. There is one Gopal Krishna Maharaj disciple. Her name is Krishnamai Mataji. You must be knowing she's an air hostess in Air India. So for a long time she was serving, and she used to conduct nice programs and all. She never got married because her elder brother had a challenge, physically, mental challenge child. So she took care of the child only. Very nice sacrifice. So what happened? She was hardly 38, 40 years old or something. And he used to connect with Mahavishnu Maharaj because Maharaj could give more time to all these Bombay devotees when they go to Dwarka, even when he comes, etc. So somewhere she went for a test and they said some block in the heart, she should be operated. She was not even hardly 40 maybe that time. So she was in the hospital and she was even about to be taken to the operation theatre. And she was the observation thing before thing, and she called Maharaj somehow. And Maharaj, I'm going to get operated. I said, what operation? You were nice, all right. Last time also I saw you were nice. No, Maharaj, they said, I have a block, they have to do angio surgery and all that. Then Maharaj said, no, you are all right, don't do that. This is not like, oh, Prabhupada is telling. Like that only he was insisting. Said, no, Maharaj, the doctor is telling like this. What can we do? No, everything is all right for you. Don't go for operation. You will spoil your health. This is not the age to do operation at all. Maharaj, what should I do? Then Maharaj said, do you see any doctors or nurse around there? No. Do you see the door open? Just get out of the view. You get out of it silently and don't even turn back. Really. He said, don't even let them put the knife in your body. For a whole lifetime you have to be surrendered. Maharaj is telling that. Once also similarly what happened, Maharaj was in something, and the devotees will take him to the hospital. And this doctor said, oh, as soon as he saw Maharaj, oh, you're old, you have this, you have that. And all. See, whatever I have, I know. You tell me, what is your treatment? So, no, you have to take this test, that test, etc., etc. But see, I don't want to do all these tests. His disciples outside, they are all asking me to get treated, but you just tell them that I will treat, but I only want one promise from you. in this whole beds you have, all the patient's beds you have, and this thing they have continuously lined up. No, give me the cornermost bed. You come and check up all the patients every day, but don't check me up. I will just be there. For you, I am a paying patient, but you should not treat me. Then he said, then you will die. That's okay. I will take care of you. I will die. You also going to die. I am also going to die. So don't worry. Don't give treatments. Just to do whatever, and then we will do. And then he was staying there only. Initially, he was lying down. After some time, he got up. Devotees bring prasadam. No, he will talk some Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, something. There, sitting in the bed. And the doctors were thinking, oh, he said not to touch, so don't go there. For nurse and all, he gave the instruction. so after some time, he said, hey, you look all right. This third, fourth day, this doctor comes, you look all right. Did you take the medicine? No, I didn't take the medicine. That's why I'm all right. Then after that, he said, you came for checkup. Oh, you are able to stand also. You are able to walk also. I said, yes. Can I show how I am walking? Then Maharaj said, oh, yeah, Maharaj said like this. Oh, yeah, please try showing. So he was just walking. So you're doing walking nice. Yeah, see, can I walk some more? And then he went up to the door and he said, okay, I'm leaving. This is how every time we take Maharaj to the hospital, some drama there will happen. And he will tell the last days, in fact, Jan 25th was when he left, but I think it is December 25th or something, around that 24th or around that very close time. When he would go to Bhaktivinoda hospital, little bit treatment, a little bit get better, you say, I will go to Nashik. Then they will stay in Nashik. And in Nashik, again, some problem will happen. They will try the local this thing. So one of the hospitals, midnight, Maharaj had some, like everything started shaking and they were really worried. So they took Maharaj in the chair only and somehow they kept him in the car and they went there to the hospital. The hospital had 4 floors, no lift.
Oh.
And the main treating this thing was the top, so they had to carry him in the small this thing in the chair only, and he took him all the way to the top. And there they kept him in the thing. The doctor was coming, he was treating everybody, and Maharaj was. It's a so difficult hospital. It's not so well maintained hospital. So he was panting for breath. But after some time, what happened? The doctor was that side, and he was sitting there, and he was giving class on Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, 10th verse. Padma Patra Ivam Basadar. So he was just giving class on that. So nearby some patients were there. They were lying down like this, and they were hearing, oh, old person giving class, Sant Baba. So we'll go and there. Some of them came and sat near Maharaj. The doctor came and he said, what is happening here? In the hospital. And then he came, and then Maharaj said, no treatment required. I am going down now. So then when Maharaj came, Maharaj, when we took you up, Devakinandan Prabhupada was telling Maharaj, when we took you up, you were so much really in critical stage, but now you came down and you no sense of sign of thing at all. Then Maharaj said, Devaki, that the hospital and doctor is so bad that automatically my health became all right. In Bhaktivedanta hospital also the same thing. He will not lie down in the bed at all. He will sit on the sofa only. He will never take the bed. So the doctors would come and Maharaj would say, doctors, are you sure you are going to treat me? Yes, Maharaj, that's my duty to do. See, I'm warning you, any doctor who comes to treat me, himself become patient. Really, that's my what do you call my fate or my luck. So that he just laughed at it. That Prabhuji just laughed, doctor just laughed at it. I said, no, Maharaj, I think it will happen, just a small thing. And true to his words, next day he fell down from the bathroom and he broke his hand, and he was in the next room with a fracture and there. And devotees were told, with all the pains that he had, he was laughing out like anything. He said, really, let's go and see him. Next day he goes and sits with them and read Bhagavatam. See, if you had listened to me, you would not. Then he said, Maharaj, if I listened to you, I would not have been able to hear Bhagavatam. Yeah, devotee doctor. our Bhaktivedanta hospital. So many such cases. I mean to say, when was that? Was it when you was alive?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. So many funny things happens every time. But the thing is, he was actually going through the pain, but you never let it be revealed or treated or anything. He would always tell us that just take Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. That sound vibration is what we need for these things. That faith.
That's very true, Prabhu.
Yeah. Faith is very important. Otherwise, every small things you go for goli.
Yeah. Sometime back you were also saying, Prabhuji, when we are in this Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, you tend to forget your bodily discomforts.
Yeah, really.
One
Really.
time class, in one of the classes you were saying, we
Yeah,
totally
really.
forget about
Really true.
our
Now there is one एक उर्पी के एक डॉक्टर है, he's a MS surgeon. He says don't go to the hospital. They're making you to feel sick and take more medicine.
Yeah, I know him. Yes.
He's preaching against medicine.
Exactly.
He said don't go to the medicine.
Maharaj liked only one doctor in his whole life. And he's a 80-plus-year-old Vaidya, Ayurvedic Vaidya. He used to stay near the Rajkot, this thing, far away from Rajkot, about 30 kilometers from Rajkot into a forest. He will have a forest in his own backyard, garden, this thing. And you'll have those herbs grown there. In the middle of the night or early morning, you will go take the thing and he will crush. And then he will make the medicine and give to the patients. Maharaj just went there. He never believes any doctors. He never believes in any doctors. So when he went there, he found that this is a Bhakta doctor. Bhakta means he has an altar in his hospital. That's the first thing will come here. He's more than 80 plus. And he will touch only this thing, the Nadi, and he will tell everything. So he said, Maharaj will say that anybody who touches doesn't touch the Nadi and gives you test, they are fake.
Yes.
So he always believes only this thing. So when he goes all the way to meet that Ayurvedic doctor. He is also Vaidya. With him, he'll just sit and talk Bhagavatam because both of them will discuss Bhagavatam. And Maharaj told us, one of our Devjana Prabhu, that see, I found one very interesting doctor. He's a very, very powerful doctor, very genuine. He will take the tooth with just thread only. He will just put the thread around, no anesthesia, nothing. Put the thread around and he will just take it. So, so
many people are there.
yeah, no, the fun thing I will come now. So he was surprised. So Maharaj, I will show you how he is doing. So when he went there was one person who had the tooth problem. So he was sitting there like this. The patient was sitting, and he tied the thread slowly, and then like this he asked him to hold, another person to hold. He slowly took it, and up to the he went. You just don't worry. You just be normal, and he went and tied to the doorknob. Okay. And then he was just talking normally, and when talking, slammed the door. There you go. Oh my God. No anesthesia, no injection, nothing. Just slam the door and get. So there you go. So, Maharaj, you didn't tell about this slamming the door. If I told you, you would not have come.
Nice person.
So then I realized why Maharaj liked him. So it is that, this body, we should be merciless to it. Only then we can be merciful to others, you would say. If we,
I have a question on this, Prabhuji. The thing is on the contrary. I mean, whenever there is a little pain or suppose we are not keeping well, and after getting some medicine, we are able to feel better and we are able to serve better. So in that case, I mean, is it useful?
do it only when you can't do your chanting also. If you can chant in the pain, that's enough. chanting will cure your pain. Especially in your healthy days, I mean, your younger days, you should not take too much medicine. Then you will be dependent on medicine only forever. Understand? You should as minimum as possible.
Yeah, apart from that, Maharaj also used to say na, that turmeric and
Yeah, those are the spice boxes or
Maharaj
medicine
used
box.
to
Mm.
follow that.
Your black pepper, then your jeera, cinnamon, ginger. Ginger is Vishwa Bhaishajat. Are you adding ginger in your food? Not just to little bit. You have to put the whole ginger. No, it's not hard. Ginger is the Vishwa Bhaishajat, means universal medicine.
There was a Vaidya. he had-
No, ginger you have to eat raw also. Maharaj would say eat raw.
वो कहते हैं खाने से पहले ना सेंधा नमक डाल लो जिंजर के ऊपर और वो दे दो.
Yeah, it's
सबको
very good
digest
for
होता है.
digestion. Yes.
It is the best for
I
digestion.
heard of one.
All medicines. Any problem you have, ginger is a. So Vishwa Bhaishajat means universal medicine.
I heard of one Vaidya. I mean, he had everything made of saunt.
Hmm.
Saunt is dry.
Saunt, yeah, dry ginger.
Saunt.
I know,
Dry ginger.
saunt powder.
Right.
And all his life, Maharaj, 90 years, no problems at all. Saunt powder, senda namak, kala namak, then cinnamon, then mix that black pepper, basic this our jeera and those kind of things, and honey. These are the things. This that's why I would say our spice box is our medicine box.
Mm.
Kirtan and clapping.
Hmm.
You have to clap like this.
Yeah.
50% of
All the whatever acupressure, and you walk, all the points are there. Then you walk. Yeah.
dancing, clapping.
When you got to go give 500 rupees to the doctor and he tells the same thing, walk daily. Put that 500 rupees in the hundi in ISKCON and walk to ISKCON and put the hundi in 500 rupees. You will get punya also. Physiotherapy.
I'll tell you my personal experience, Prabhu. I was during Corona days, we were in Punjab. So I had this stomach issues very bad. And every now and then, I had loose motions. So, खत्म बंद ही नहीं हो रहा था, काफी महीने हो गए. I went to a big doctor there. He took 10,000-15,000 rupees. Ye test, वो test, that test. कुछ निकला नहीं. And then I went to a vet there. He gave me a medicine, took 30 rupees. For 2 days, it cured.
Easy. Best thing is this sound vibration is your best medicine. If we can get that faith in that, there is nothing like it. And talking about pure devotees like this, how much we are laughing and how much we are enjoying. I hardly had 2 hours sleep to yesterday night, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock only I had sleep. But early morning we had to go for that our voice. They're so energetic. The boys are so happy eager to hear about Krishna that we felt like so energetic. We felt that I told them that now I have to go and attend my calls. Normally I feel a bit, I have to rest a bit because I didn't have much rest, but whole day was nice. So nice it was. I had class, office calls, class, office calls, class, office calls, back to back. So body gets energized by full faith in this subject matter. And it helps us do our other activities also properly.
But many times the argument is made like if you're having bad breath, you have to do brushing, right?
Yes, you have to.
So you cannot do chanting and then feel like कि वो सब ठीक हो जाएगा. You're getting my point, bro?
Yeah, toothache you are talking.
No, anything for that matter. So what I've heard in other classes is like, I mean, for any issues, we have to get something to be.
Yeah, so that brushing, why don't you do with the neem stick?
No, that's what I'm saying. We cannot do chanting and say that thing will.
If you genuinely have faith in chanting, then it will work. It will work. Do it. You do it, it will work. Why bad breath is there? Because you eat obnoxious food. When you eat sattvic food, bad breath will not be there.
So we at my age.
We eat sense-gratificatory food. That's the only reason bad breath is there. You eat regulated food, yukta ahara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu, then there won't be any such things. There are people who see, Prabhu, all this Colgate, all these things have come much recently. Those days in the village, even now in villages, they use only neem stick. They don't have any bad breath. They don't have any problem. In fact, the more we use paste, all our teeth are going much earlier. They don't have any such problem. All this. Natural things will be there. But the statement that you are making that chanting will not help this, chanting will not help that, that is all our concocted faith. If you have that faith, it will work. If you don't have faith, it will not work. It will work.
Control on food.
I heard in some other classes. So
In classes, they will say that because there are different people with different levels of faith. You have to cater to those people who are having this thing. Now I can say this because definitely you're there, but you have to have that faith also that this will have, only then it will work. I don't have faith. I will keep telling that chanting is, you have faith in chanting, faith in chanting, to not work. Right? Maharaj was doing this physically and showing that you need not depend on medicine. Well, those things were laughable thing to do, but actually Maharaj was suffering. But he controlled his senses. Raga, Desha, Vimtestu, Vishan, Atma, Ashar, Vidayatma. That is why he was able to show by practice that till 90 years, no cataract, no cancer, no all these other things that we are talking about. Without specs, he would read that one volume Bhagavatam so clearly. And he had no problem with memory, all those things. Everything was pakka. Still the last moment he knew what was happening to his body and mind. Right? Because of pure living, bro. The purity of our lifestyle is very important. One is physical lifestyle, second is mental lifestyle. You don't have any corners about anybody. Maharaj used to say that the reason he was healthy for most, I mean, he had health issues, but he was healthy. He had TB in his spinal cord, which very rare, and he had to operated for that just when he was 48, 50 years old. And he had asthma. He had a stroke in 78, 80 years old. All the problems were there, but he was always healthy. He thought he felt himself to be healthy.
One can come out from all this.
Yeah, it's very important, Prabhu. Otherwise, every single small things will be running to the top. Right? Okay, we just have to complete this. Sorry. This is a very nice dream. Tamal Krishna Maharaj is sharing a very nice dream. Let's read it.
See, in hospital, we could dream about
See, that's a nice thing, no? And you see Prabhupada's response after that was too cute, that was. Right? Okay, Mataji, please read.
Yeah. Srila Prabhupada, Tamal Krishna said, I had a dream while they were doing the operation. I dreamt that you were giving a report to your Guru Maharaj and Gaurakishore Das Babaji and Srila Bhakti Vinod and all the members of the disciplic line. You were reporting on your activities here on this planet. They asked you how everything was, and you said that you had studied the people of this planet, and as far as you were concerned, they have no good qualities. They are not pious. They are not austere. They are not very capable of studying and learning, and they don't have many good qualifications. The only thing is that somehow or other, some of them have been induced. They have been able to take shelter of my lotus feet. Whatever I say, they accept. And in this way, they are becoming redeemed.
So Prabhupada is telling to the Acharyas.
his dream. So wonderful.
His dream. And see, Prabhupada is what is he doing?
Prabhupada smiled and nodded in approval. Actually, he said, this is a fact. Oh my God. So, Prabhupada was praying to
And you see
everybody
how
about Tamal
surrendered
Krishna.
Tamal Krishna Maharaj is.
Yeah.
How surrendered Tamal Krishna Maharaj is, right?
To this, and totally, he was a really purest among the devotees and close to him.
Nice. And Prabhupada will also point out flaws directly. You will not hold back any punches. When Tamal Krishna Maharaj was telling some things which might be hurting other devotees, you would immediately correct him. And this Juhu thing went for a toss because of their decision without consulting with Prabhupada.
there was that paragraph every now and then said.
Yeah.
These are the two boys.
These are the two boys, had no brains, and something like that, you would say. But they were so surrendered that they didn't leave Prabhupada because of even after. And Prabhupada also never left them, never sent them. Yes, so.
There is this operation part.
What you'll do, we'll stop here.
Fine.
And I did really wanted to read the next part, but changes topic basically.
Yeah, change it.
So we'll do that.
We'll stop.
I just wish we'll do 7 days with this only, bro. What do you say? What do you say, Gaurav Prabhu?
Yes,
It don't feel like stopping, no? Yesterday, our Suresh Prabhu was also telling that he couldn't stop. Today, how many pages you went?
Another 10 pages.
Another 10 you went.
I can finish it with this.
Yeah, so nice. And a lot of wonderful things are coming up. Tomorrow and day after Prabhu's Mataji's, it's like so hectic that 3-4 programs a day and traveling and all that. So we won't be able to have the Vichar session tomorrow or Smaranam session also on Sunday. Monday also I will be traveling, so I may not be able to do that. Earliest we can do after this is Tuesday. Tuesday also, if the train goes on time, then I'll be able to do 7:30. Most probably the train is late. It went 6 hours late for Sudarshana last week. So we'll see how it goes. Any realizations from devotees before we close for the day? Nice to have Ramdas Prabhu here.
No, I was just thinking the tomorrow session also, in case anybody wants to attend.
We can tell them. Yes.
We can.
Yeah, we can connect in this online or share the link to them in the group, which are group. If you have the link from the brahmacharis, we can, or the 2 to 4 from also.
So tomorrow 2 to 4, we are going to have a session in room number 22, BMS floor. And topic is nurturing our devotion to spiritual master. So from Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur and Bhagavatam,
We'll have a
so
just a general discussion on that. And 11 to 1 is brahmachari's class, so that we'll keep it as.
yeah, that would create something. 2 to 4, everybody can.
2 to 4. Yeah. So thank you, Prabhu's Mataji's. Anything anybody want to share before we close for the day?
It's a
I'm
surprise,
here.
Prabhu, when I went to Tirupati. I was just
Ah.
going through, my brother was buying some book. Then I asked them, do you have this particular book? Yes, for me, I'll build a temple. Then they said, this is the last book, Mataji.
Oh, wow.
Then I just want to have.
That was waiting. That book was waiting for you.
I know, maybe it's a blessing for me. I said, I just want to have that book, please. Because we were reading from that. Subsequently, if I want to read, I didn't have a book. So I felt the need to have the book so that whenever I feel like reading, I can go back and read it, like,
Yeah.
enjoy.
Yeah, wonderful, Mataji.
Hare
Yeah.
Krishna.
Krishna willing, I am looking forward to doing this session from Hyderabad. With you all.
Hyderabad. Oh.
Don't know when that is. Because I am going to straight to Chennai from here. So we'll see, Krishna willing. Whenever Krishna arranges, we'll do it.
Yeah.
But this will go on for some time, so it's nice. It's nice, no, that devotees all are there and we enjoy Prabhupada's. So we'll stop here, Prabhu's Mataji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Trantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Thakur Premanande. Hari Hari Bol. Achalapatravyaśya kripa sandhubhyasya patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavyo namo namaha. Vaishnavande ki jai. Hare Krishna.